growing up in this area, you know, the thing is when you're young, you really don't understand that you're poor until you start seeing images, how other people are living. So I would say growing up in this area was fun. We had a lot of fun in this area because, I mean, there was a lot going on, activities, people playing, a lot of kids. And also it was a lot of, you know, it was a lot of danger. A lot of people were killed, a lot of drug dealing going on. And mainly I got caught up into that phase. My building was like right here. This is my building, like right in this area right here, which was torn down right after Katrina. Louisiana mainly is one of the highest incarceration place in the world, right? In the world. I'm talking about in the world. Louisiana is has the highest incarceration rate in the world. In the world. More than Chicago, Detroit, in the world. And I got busted with 5 ounces of cocaine. And so I was facing 30 years. And, you know, I wasn't doing 30 years. So when I found out how much time I was facing, I took a flight out to California, man, to get a new life. One thing led to another, and I just immersed myself into theater. And it kind of like freed me up. I was free. And dealing in theater, you can become whoever you want to be. So I was this kid who had 3 convictions, who was smoking crack cocaine, and now in theater, I was a totally different person. Well, what happened was they had a warrant out for my arrest here, and there was a guy who had got busted, who's incarcerated for got busted for drugs. He then told the police on me, which was a good thing because it was 4 years. I had been running for 4 years out there, and I was tired. I was so tired. You know, I was 19 when I started running. You know, and I was a kid, man, and I'm running from the cops, and it was a miserable life. I missed living a free life. My name out there was Eddie Ellisworth. That was my alias. So, you know, I'm living a lifestyle that was false. You know, and I just wasn't accustomed to that, man. I didn't want that. So when the cops came to the door, I was really excited that they were there. I was ready to go. I was ready to get this over with, man. And whatever time I was gonna face, get it over with and start a new life. It was quite a transition, being away under the control of other people who would beat you, who would smack you around. I had police officers, like guards in the prison, smack me in my face. I've seen guards, men, I'm talking about grown men, beat boys with these long sticks. It used to be these big fat sticks like this, man, and we'll whoop them. Man, I've seen some horrible things, man. They treat kids really bad in these places. After getting out of prison, had a vision. I said, you know, I want to become an actor and a model, and I did that. But I also wanted to reach back in the community. I wanted to help people in my community to see, now that my eyes had been opened, I wanted them to get an eye opener as well of all the possibilities that America, this great country, affords us. What I do now is I work with young troubled boys to try to get them to see that the possibilities through having a vision, how things can happen for you. Trying to get them to start thinking differently. That old me is still there, but I keep him under grips. I won't let him rise up. But mainly people come from these areas, man. We all have experienced violence, so when you tap into that part of us, we react.